Hello everyone and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. In this video we're going to be looking at the cold moon, that is the full supermoon in Gemini that is set for the 4th of December 2025. We'll take a look at its astrological impact, and then in the second part of the video we're going to get messages for each individual zodiac sign one by one and an oracle card. If you're watching from the Southern Hemisphere, hello Australia and hello New Zealand, then December marks the start of the summer for you. Definitely it is not a cold moon. You're going to feel more aligned to the strawberry moon, which has the theme of vitality, love, celebration, and abundance. That video has already been uploaded, so take a look in the playlist because that one will resonate with you. Okay, everyone, now let's take a look at December's full moon in the Northern Hemisphere, which is commonly known as the cold moon. Of course, it's a Mohawk name, which talks about the actual conditions this time of year, the weather conditions, of course. It's also known as the long night moon because, in fact, it is approaching the longest nights of the year, and that is we're approaching winter solstice. December's full moon symbolizes endurance and the resilience needed to move into and through that darkest part of the year and the coldest, of course. This is the last full moon of 2025, and it's also the third supermoon of the year. December's full moon usually shines above the horizon for a longer period of time than most full moons. Another reason why they call it the long night moon. And this year, it's also a very special moon because it will be higher in the sky than any other full moon until the year 2042. You heard correctly, 2042. So it's a very unique event. This moon this month is a reminder of one important thing. Sometimes strength doesn't always look like action. Sometimes it's found in stillness, consistency, and commitment to your goals. Now, traditionally, the cold moon is the beginning of deep winter, okay? It's a period of renewal, rededicating time to yourself, to your goals, to your values, and also to a sense of peace. Now, on December 4th, when this full moon occurs, what will also be happening astrologically is that this full moon in Gemini will be opposing, first of all, the sun, and then Venus and Sagittarius. Now, we have a specific video on Venus and Sagittarius, which is very beautiful. And when Venus transit in the sky into a sign, the transit is usually really nice, easy, it's full of love. It's rarely difficult. However, this one, what will happen, because it's going to oppose on the 4th only, the full moon in Gemini. On the 4th, be careful, because this is a beautiful transit, but on the 4th, it may stir up issues in relationships, okay? Not necessarily will it lead to a breakup, but it could probably make you feel as though your dream has died, okay? Depending on the actual relationship. Be very careful. It's only a transitory feeling that you will have, and it's only for the 4th because it is in opposition to this. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, as we know, the planet of communication. So communication will take on a great importance at this time. Okay, we're going to be able to go really deep into our emotions and communicate very precisely with others. Just in case a problem or an issue should arise, communication will be very clear and concise. Under this Gemini cold moon, you may also feel inspired to tie up loose ends. Something that is lingering, you want to close it up. You might want to feel like you want to reconnect with people that you have drifted away from. Reconnect. Or maybe release old stories that no longer you identify with. They don't reflect you, basically, okay? So the general energy that will be coming upon us all, actually, regards dedication, peace, prosperity, stillness, of course, but at the same time, strength, resilience, reflection, and release. So how do you actually connect with December's moon energy? Well, ask yourself and reflect on the answers that you give yourself to these 4 questions. What are you really ready to release before stepping into a new year? Because that's around the corner. Where in your life do you feel called to slow down or simplify? 3, how can you bring more peace or stability into your daily routine? And 4, where have you shown quiet strength that you haven't acknowledged yet. We were saying that sometimes strength doesn't always look like action. It's found in stillness. If you would like to deepen the connection with this full moon, use the colors silver, white, deep blue, gold, evergreen, black, and red. And also, if you'd like to use the crystals, just simply carry them with you. You can carry with you aquamarine, turquoise, bloodstone, ruby quartz, moonstone, and blue lace agate. Now, usually full moons signify completion, but this year, 2025, you may not be quite done with a couple of projects that are still open. The Gemini full moon will motivate you to finish anything that is incomplete from this year, from 2025. It's going to push you to close it off and open 2026 with nothing pending, okay? This full moon is a really good time for ending projects, or emotional breakthroughs may come just out of the blue, but especially in relationships, okay? But it can also lead to amplified feelings, and it could require caution against hasty decisions. Basically, we're going to be wrapping it up this year. Also, because 2025 is a number 9, that is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, meaning that we're going to be closing off a big major cycle. And this full moon is going to help us do it. After which 2026, which adds up to 10, which breaks down to a 1, is a brand new start. It's a big reset time for us. 2026 is going to be quite original, let's just say, because we're going to be cleaning the slate this year and starting fresh. But I mean, really, really fresh. Not just simply another new year fresh, but definitely a big reset. Okay, so what does this mean for all the zodiac signs? Well, it encourages a period of reflection and understanding the self. It's going to encourage you to reflect on how your perspective has evolved, because we are closing off. This is a year number 9. It's an opportunity to become aware of any fear-based decisions that you've been conducting or any routines that just don't fit you anymore. It encourages you to address your fears of the unknown and take leaps of faith just so that you can finally grow. All signs will experience also amplified emotions. This is a supermoon. So whatever we talk about here with the moon, it's enhanced very much because it is a supermoon. And this means both positive and challenging. So when your messages come up, remember that it is intensified because it is a supermoon. If there are emotional breakthroughs, for example, in relationship, it offers you a chance to address any unresolved feeling. So the general advice for all of the signs is, 4 of them actually. Communicate clearly, because with Gemini's influence, the communicator, it's really an important time to have a clear and open conversation with anyone that is very important to you, or maybe everyone. Second, be very adaptable. That is, be prepared for unexpected changes and be open to new ideas, because the new year is going to bring a really big, refreshing restart. Third, embrace interest. Ask questions. Ask anything. Seek new information to better understand your emotions and your relationships. And lastly, avoid overthinking. Let's not exaggerate, right? This moon can bring a lot of social energy, so avoid overthinking or getting caught up in the drama. Just get the information that you need, understand what you need to understand, and go with the flow. Okay, now let's take a look at what is to be expected for each zodiac sign with this new moon full moon in Gemini. Getting ahead of myself. Everything is timestamped below in the description box. So for a complete idea of the energy that is going to be impacting you, always consult your 4 main placements: Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Ready? Because we're going to get some messages from the universe for this beautiful full moon in Gemini. Whoops. Okay, there I go. I'm starting to move things around. It's going to bring movement. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to start off with Capricorn first. Capricorn, this new moon is jumping and your message is already here. This moon is going to bring a focus on structure and discipline for you, but with a Gemini influence, okay? So this means that you may need to find a more creative and adaptable way to achieve your long-term goals. And your message says, your moon card message says, you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Okay, there we go. And in fact, this is perfectly in line with changes and wrapping things up. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street you've never walked before. Okay, we were saying a more creative and adaptable way to achieve your long-term goals. Confirmed by Spirit and the message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Aquarius. This moon is going to bring a desire for innovation and independence. You may want to communicate your new ideas and plans for the future with the people around you. And your moon message is... You're going to have to go in and get it. Last shuffle. There it is. It wants to come out, the first one here. Oh, 2 of them. Okay, Aquarius, you have 2. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. So the universe is going to concentrate on you and put you in the spotlight at this point. So it's see how this new year, as we were talking about, is going to come in. It's going to be a reset, and we're closing off this year with certain things that we no longer align with. Now, this could resonate with some of you, but there's a second message. This says, you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world. How suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Okay, so there's basically 2 sets of Aquariuses out there. You will know which message resonates with you. It could actually be a combination of both, because here it's saying that someone is being removed because the universe is going to concentrate on you, and there's going to be a lot of happiness coming in. If there was a situation that was not satisfying or fulfilling, they saw that, and they're going to bring you happiness. Congratulations, Aquarius. Okay. Pisces, this is a really powerful time for you for emotional healing and intuition. So pay attention to your inner voice and how you communicate your emotional needs to others. Your intuition will be very strong, and it's going to help you to understand and address unresolved emotions in your relationships. And your card is prioritize self-healing right now. There we go. Confirmed. It confirmed exactly what the stars were saying. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing. There we go. Emotional healing, as we were talking about. It takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. Okay, Aries. This moon may inspire a surge of curiosity and encourage you to communicate your bold ideas, because Gemini is on your side for communication. And your card is, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a really heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. So true. And that's why the stars were inviting you to communicate, and why we have it in Gemini now, because it's time to open up and say things. Okay, Taurus, expect a focus on financial matters and self-worth, because you may need to make changes in how you communicate your needs, and also in your relationships, how you communicate. So let's see, Taurus, a message for you. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to all come into your hands. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. Gemini, the full moon is in your sign. Okay, so you're going to feel this energy the most. Pay attention to your communication and how you express your ideas and emotions, because this is a really powerful time for honest conversations, and it may bring clarity to relationships or even social connections. And your card says, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, focus on domestic relationships and how you communicate your feelings at home. Okay, this is a good time for emotional release in a safe space. And let's see if your card comes out. Okay, go in and get it. You are safe, you are protected, the worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. Wow, nice one. Congratulations, Cancer. Leo, this moon may bring new ideas and opportunities for creative expression. You're going to feel a really strong pull towards social activities and community events. And we have 2 cards for you, Leo. So there's going to be 2 Leos out there, 2 different types of Leos. Let's see what it has. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. And for others of you, you may resonate with, I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you are really more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. Wow, I don't know which one is nicer. Take both of them if you wish. They're both yours. Okay, Leo. Next is Virgo. Virgo, this is a time to focus on your career and your public image. You may feel a strong urge to communicate your professional goals and aspirations, and also the need for change and adaptability. Then your card, your moon message is, in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Perfect. And with this new moon, it's perfect because we're going to be ending the year with it. Did I say new moon or full moon? Oh, I hope I said full moon. I can't rewind. Okay, Libra. Relationships and partnerships are highlighted with this full moon. It's a really good time to communicate with your partner about your hopes and your dreams for the future. And your card is, there it is, it flipped. Okay, very strongly. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Well, the whole year is a number 9, as we had said. So yes, it's going to be ending, but yours in particular. Rest assured that beautiful things are headed in the, where'd it go? That beautiful things are headed in this next chapter, or ahead in this new chapter, sorry. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any that you leave behind. Okay, Libra? Let them go and keep going, because what is perfect, what is beautiful is on the way. Okay, Scorpio, this moon brings a strong focus on transformation and emotional release. You may feel a pull to communicate about past experiences and maybe work through them. And your card is, your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only bright and happy visions of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Perfect. Okay, and now last but not least, of course, Sagittarius. This is a really good time for you to close projects or aspects of your life that have reached a natural closing point, or turning point, as you may want to say. This is a time to embrace adventure and new experiences. Communication with others may bring you new perspectives on your personal growth. Consider new directions, Sag. Time to change. And your moon message is, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. Perfectly in sync with what the stars had said. Embrace new adventure and experiences. Time to grow and consider something new. It's time to change. Okay, and that leads us to the end. Thank you so much for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.